Hey guys, so I have a really big haul for you, and if you know anything about me, just about 90% of the stuff that I buy is either on sale, discounted, whatever it may be, it is always some sort of sale. So I just have a bunch of random stuff in a box that I've just bought in the last collective hauls. We're just gonna go through them and show you. So the first thing that I have here is a palette from Five and Below, and it's from the brand Profusion. This was, I think, $2 or maybe $3. I can't remember off the top of my head. But Profusion is a brand that I have talked about several times on my channel. It's inexpensive. It's really good quality. The pigmentation's just there for such a cheap product, inexpensive product. Now, I will say that some of the Profusion stuff can be very powdery, but if you work with it lightly, it can be workable. We're just going to show you a couple of these things here. This is a eyeshadow with a blush palette. I'm just going to swatch a few of these for you because I have a lot of stuff to show you and I'm not going to go swatch crazy. But just to show you the quality for like a couple of bucks. Now see how I say it can be powdery, but if you work with it, it's a very, very workable brand. And I love Profusion. So that's the first palette I bought, and it's in the exotic. There was a few different ones. So the second thing that I've bought is from LA Colors. LA Colors is a cheaper brand as well. They are the sister company or the sister brand of LA Girl. You could find a lot of these at the Dollar Tree. This is actually from the Dollar Tree. This is a palette in a brown and green. It is another brand that is powdery, but it is workable. So for $1, if you don't mind having to work with an eyeshadow rather than spending $8, $9 on an expensive brand, I have no problem spending $1. Let me swatch a couple of these for you. For $1, okay? For $1. So it is a very, very workable brand for $1. Okay, so these three I picked up from another discounted store. These are also Profusion. Now, these are supposed to be, I believe, a dupe for the hard candy set because they look identical. And I think I've posted these on my Instagram, so you may have already seen them. But they have 3 different ones in the set. They are $1 each. $1.50 each, excuse me. But they're from Profusion. I will just swatch some on my finger and show you like the pigmentation of some of these. So that's the silver one. I'm just going to swatch a few in each finger and show you them all together. I can't do it. This is the other one, the pink one. So the silver one, the pink one, and I'll just do one from the blue one. We'll do this bright blue. So, these were $1. I can't see. It's hard to swatch when you're backwards. $1.50 each. So these are dupes for the hard candy one. Now the hard candy ones I think are what? Comes in a set. But I'm not sure the price, but these are $1.50 each, so hard candy isn't expensive to begin with, but this is even more inexpensive, so why not? Okay, so the next thing that I bought is from Color Mates. Now, this brand is even more inexpensive. This is $1. This brand I think you can find at Dollar Tree, and I'm not sure if you can find it other places, but this is a palette. Now, this one isn't as good as the Profusion, in my opinion, or LA Colors, but it's decent. For $1, you can get a palette like this and maybe get like 4 good colors out of the palette. So what? It's $1. Now, people probably watching me be going, why don't you just buy good quality? Because see, that's not bad for $1. I mean, come on. Look at that color there. That right there is worth $1 to me. I'm just saying. All right. So it's just a really good, if you know where to look, you can find stuff for really cheap. So the next thing I have here is also from Profusion. Now this little set from Profusion, I'm not 100% thrilled with, but it was $2. It's a little eyeshadow quad in rose, or trio, not quad. And the reason I don't think that their trios, like in this little set, are the greatest, but they're not the worst. They're matte. I think that their shimmery ones are a little bit better pigmentation, but it's workable. I like the purple color and the rose color, but they're not as pigmented as the other ones, as you can see. So not everything I pick up is amazing for Profusion, but 90% of the stuff that I find from Profusion is really, really good. Okay, so I picked up this blush from City Color. This was from Five and Below. This was, I think, $3 or $4. I've already swatched it and kind of ruined the prettiness. It was like a really pearlescent color over all the flowers, if you can see some of it in the corner there. I do have a picture up on my Instagram of this. I believe so. I know I have it somewhere on one of my social medias. It's very pretty. But the only thing that disappoints me when they make these really pretty opalescent and like shimmery like designs, and then when you use it, it's gone. It's like, it's not as great of a blush. You know what I mean? It's like, it takes away the feel of it. But it's still, all in all, a really pretty rose pinky blush. So I'm not disappointed that I bought it. It's just, why put all that fancy glitter and shimmer if it's not going to be that kind of blush? Okay, so LA Colors, what I've already showed you. This is from the dollar store. This is a nice eyeshadow palette. We'll just swatch a few of these for you. I'm just going to finger swatch them because I don't think they'll show up as well. But it's a nice nude color palette for $1. Like, if you just want to add some neutral colors to your palette and you don't want to spend a lot of money, Dollar Tree. Try it. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. All right, so I have some lipsticks here. I have, where's my other one? Sorry, I'm not in frame. So I'm trying to find the other lipstick. I found it. Okay, so these three are from Wet n Wild, and these are from Wet n Wild, and they were $1, I think, each. I have Just Garnet, and I will swatch those for you. Hold on. I've also posted these on my Instagram. Dark Wine. They're all pretty similar. And Black Orchid. So I went from lightest to darkest in the colors that I mentioned. This is the Just Garnet, the Dark Wine, and then the Black Orchid. I think these are great colors. I forget what they smell like. I will say they're not my favorite smell of lipstick. Lipstick is one thing, though. If it has a smell, I can't wear it. I won't do it. Like, I have had gorgeous lipsticks in the past, and I had to take it off my lips immediately. The one thing I will say, these aren't that bad. I can deal. The Wet n Wild ones in this container are like my favorite. There's no taste. There's no smell. They stay on. I have Rosebud on my lips right now. One of my favorites. Okay, so speaking of smells, this one didn't have a smell, but it had something wrong with it. This is from City Color. I'd never tried any of their matte lipsticks. This is in the color Mauve. Thought it would be a gorgeous color for the fall, which is funny because I think it's very, very similar to the one I'm wearing. This is this one. It's a very thick matte. Let's try it next to Rosebud and see the difference. Rosebud is a little bit darker. Okay, so Rosebud is a little bit darker. But I thought, oh, there's a palette going on here in my color lipsticks that I choose. Okay, so the next two items, I put everything in a box, and the box is not in frame, so I'm stupid. The next two things that I bought were from Milani, but I got them from the dollar store. These are their Milani Lip Intense liquid colors. I got one in Violet Addict. Alrighty, let's see. And Red Extreme. These were $1. A lot of times Dollar Tree will have name brand makeups for cheap. $1 each. Isn't that crazy? These are Milani. Okay, so what else did I get? I also got these two things, which aren't really makeup, but these were so cool. These are from the dollar store, and these are two of the soft soaps. I was like, I want some. It's fall. We're going to get some fall scents. This is Cozy Autumn Day, limited edition at the dollar store, $1. And this one is Warm Berry Crisp. So I thought these were a nice addition to our fall getting ready weather and stuff like that. So I'm super excited. I like it. I'm excited. I think that might be it. I mean, I have a few other things in here, but they're not really worth. Oh, and I got this. This was from the Deal Store, which is a sister company of Dollar Tree. It's little cute, wax cubes. Oh my god, it smells like if you took a Red Delicious apple, took a bite, and sniffed it. It is like so realistically close to the smell. It's not even funny, and they're really thick, like waxes. You just break one off. $2 for this. $2. I'm excited for fall, as you can tell. So yeah, that was my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want any tips on finding discount makeup, any deals, just leave a comment down below. Give me an email. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm everywhere. So if you have any questions, as always, I'm around. Like, subscribe, and share. As always, I appreciate it. Until next time, guys. Bye.